And I ended up on this Klan meeting. They were doing a televised Klan meeting. And the Grand Wizard was up there, and he was talking shit about Camilla, whatever the fuck, Harris and whatever. But he was talking about how she kind of basically fucked her way to the top. And then everybody's kind of been talking about how she fucked her way to the top, you know, and like it's a bad thing. And I'm over here thinking, man, y'all talking shit. She basically sucked dick so good that she became a vice president, and she's maybe the fucking president, so she got presidential pussy. Like you gotta give her props on that shit. Like personally, I tried to fucking suck my way to the top one time when I was in my Unfortunately, I just got fired and charged with fucking sexual assault and shit. So it didn't work for me. But another thing I noticed, man, they were sitting there talking about D.E.I. I had never heard of this shit. I didn't know what the fuck D.E.I. was. Come to find out, that's what I am. I'm D.E.I. I was like, oh, diversity hire, whatever the fuck, you know? So a little bit about myself, man. I'm from East Lubbock. I'm an ex-gangbanger, you know, supposedly dealt dope, all kinds of shit, you know, dropped out of high school. Went back, got my GED. Then I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking Joe 9 to 5. So I started working a regular job as apartment maintenance and shit, did that about 14 years. Then I got tired of telling people bullshit like, hey, I gotta order this part so I can't fix it today. That's a bullshit ass lie. Anytime they tell you that, they just don't wanna do it. Well, anyways, I was like, you know, it was about 2018. I was like, man, I wanna progress in life, you know? So everybody talking about go to college. So I took my dyslexic ass to fucking South Plains for heating and air conditioning. What I didn't know is you're supposed to be able to fucking read and write and shit. So I filled out that motherfucker, man. I was like, God damn. But I learned a cheat code. So on your applications, you can put, did you go to college? Well, yeah, I went. You know what I'm saying? So I started putting that I went to college. All of a sudden, I started getting hit up by some big ass companies and shit, talking about what'd you go to college for? Heating and air conditioning. But they never asked me, like, did you pass? Do you got a degree? None of that shit. I was like, so true story, my current job, I went to an interview for that shit, right? And the dude's like, so it says here you went to college for heating and air? Yes, I did. And he's like, okay. He said, what makes you want this job? I'm like, man, I just want a career. Nobody in my family ever had a career other than dope dealing. So he was like, okay. He goes, you know what? I know you don't have a lot of experience, but that really doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, cool, you know? He goes, but it also says here that your name is Ismael Mosqueda. I was like, yeah. He said, what is that last name? I said, well, that's Mexican. Okay, so you admit to being Mexican? I was like, yeah, Mexican American. Can you say your name in Spanish? I was like, Ismael Mosqueda. Fucking dude, you're fucking hired. So I was like, hell yeah, shit. So they hired me for real, man, just based off fucking the fact that I fucking spoke Spanish. My name is Mosqueda and shit. And I kind of realized, I guess, early on that I was a DEI or whatever, because I didn't know anything about the fucking job. You know what I'm saying? They would just tell me, hey, get on this Zoom meeting. Can you stand outside in the dark a little bit and darken up? Or, you know, in the sun, darken up a little bit. So I was just like, hell yeah, bro. And then, you know, I've been there about a year, and so it was time for me to get a raise. And they were like, we're gonna give you a raise, but we need you to do something for us. I was like, anything, man, you guys have fucking been good to me. They were like, how do you feel about telling everybody you're homosexual? I was like, bro, how much y'all gonna pay me? Anyways, my name is Iz. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.